y'all, staying busy when you fast is so the thing to do, right? I am fasting with Ashley, my girl over at ohcrowgal. Y'all, if you don't know who Ashley is already, you definitely need to go check out her channel. We are fasting together. It's going to be so much easier because we can talk back and forth and encourage each other, but we're doing a 48-hour fast. I am almost 24 hours in. At 6:30 tonight, I'll be 24 hours in, and it is 2:45 right now. I'm getting my second drink of the day, Trenta iced green tea. This is the first time I have picked up the recorder. The camera. Things have been insane. We are in Charleston and life, and I'll come back. Great. Thank you. Thank you so much, you too. So I'm surviving on these today, getting some caffeine, and the green tea is supposed to be really good when you're fasting. I like Starbucks brand, and this girl is having a crazy day. Been super busy, so that's my second one of those today, and I've had also a large bottle of water. So that's where I am today. We are in Charleston. We don't live here. My mother-in-law lives here, and she is selling her house. I've talked to y'all about that before. Well, she's decided to let us do some renovations, and I am so excited because I love renovating things. It's a lot of hard work, y'all, but it is so worth it, and it's gonna help her house sell. I just know it is, so I'm excited to do that. So I have been running around all over creation today trying to look at cabinets and look at tile and look at countertops and get the best that I can for the price for as little as possible, right? Because when you're renovating to sell, you want to get the best bang for your buck. So I am working super hard at doing that. I have been all over creation since 8 o'clock this morning, but y'all, staying busy when you fast is so the thing to do, right? Like, I am so freaking busy, I don't have time to think about food. I don't have time. So drinking on this, and I'll probably have a third one a little later today. I'm headed out to the beach house now. I've got a bunch of packages you can kind of see behind me. I've ordered countertops. I have to go back this afternoon and order floors, all the flooring, but I've got it picked out. I've got backsplash picked out, I think, and I've got bathroom floors tiles to pick out. So I'm kind of going to try and put all of that into a vlog and share that with y'all later, but that's what I'm doing today. It's keeping me crazy busy, and I have talked to Ashley a couple times today, and she is doing really well. She intermittent fasts, so she's used to not eating for a full 18 hours often, so it probably won't hit her. This is her first fast, y'all. She's never done an extended fast. She's only ever done intermittent fasting. So the part that I find the hardest about fasting is hour 18 until I go to sleep that night. And then once I get through that, it just gets so much easier. So that's what I've been telling her. I think that's probably going to hold true for her too. But we are both hydrating like crazy today, watching our electrolytes. I think she's drinking some Gatorade Zero for electrolytes, and I am taking my sport salts, my Pure Planet sport salts for electrolytes. So that is what we're doing, and I will check back in with y'all a little later tonight. Bye-bye. Alright, y'all, it is about 7:15 in the evening. I've made it now a full like 25 hours of fasting at this point, and I really have had such a busy day that I have not been hungry at all. I haven't even thought about food. But now, this is smoked chicken from our local grocery store. They smoke it there. It is so good. I love this stuff. And I am making Jason a chicken salad for dinner, and it smells good, and I want to taste it as I make it. So that's the hardest part. I'm really not hungry. I'm just going to be sipping on my tea. Jason just made me another iced tea. I'm going to be sipping on that. I'm going to make this, and then I'm going to go to bed really early, y'all, because when I fast, the hardest time for me is from hour 18 or so to when I fall asleep in the evening on that first day. And usually after that, it's really not that bad. So we are going to drink one more drink, take my meds, put my jammies on, and probably crawl into bed. Good morning, y'all. I am now 38 plus hours into my fast. I woke up truthfully today feeling a little bit on the hungry side. I woke up thinking about food. I don't know if I'm really hungry or if I was just thinking about food. In my previous fast, and I've done a handful, I do not usually wake up feeling interest in food on this day. So I was kind of surprised by that, but it is what it is. It's about 8:30 in the morning. I'm about to run through Starbucks, get another green tea, and we are gonna hit the day running. We are planning to go to Lowe's, do a bunch of shopping stuff there that we need to get done, and go to the house, paint ceilings, do all kinds of stuff today. So we will be busy, and I plan to eat next at dinner time tonight. Will be 48 hours for me. So I will check back in with you a little bit later and let you know how I'm feeling. Y'all, I've been fasting almost 48 hours now. I am feeling really good. Like, I'm not even remotely hungry, but we've been crazy busy. I know I look insane. We've been working hard on this house renovation that I mentioned earlier. But I think I might just go till tomorrow and see what I think, y'all. I really do. But, oh, I should watch where I'm walking. This is the Erica fasting video.
Oh my God. Oh, hey.
Not the house video. he came in to join in. He didn't know what I was talking about.
Oh.
We are also taping the renovation. I think I told y'all that. Anyways, it's going well, but slow. So I've got to touch base with Ashley and see how she's doing. When I talked to her this morning, she was doing awesome, and I'm so proud of her. She was so worried about having her first fast and how she was going to do, if she was going to be able to handle it, and she was doing awesome. She was rocking it. She was doing the Trenta green tea too, just like I was. I don't know why I call it Trenta green tea. Starbucks green tea, just like I was. And I really think that maybe curbs my hunger a little bit. It also is very anti-inflammatory because green tea has a lot of antioxidants, y'all. And when we are in fasting stages of autophagy, when our body is resting and repairing literally at a cellular level, that's what autophagy is. It's eat thyself. So your body is working and repairing at a cellular level all over, wherever it's needed. Whatever your body feels like it needs to work on first, our bodies are super smart. It's going to figure it out. But doing all of that causes some oxidative stress. If we're drinking like green tea, for example, it has such a high antioxidant level. So if you have lots and lots of it, it helps to combat that oxidative stress. So that's kind of my theory on why I drink green tea. I don't know if that's why everybody else does it. It also can be a tiny metabolism booster, and they say it just goes well with an autophagy goal of fasting. There's so many different reasons to fast. People have different reasons, and depending on what your reason is what your rules are. Some people do protein fast only. They will allow fats. They call it fat fasting. That's what I generally do, although this time I haven't done that. I've just stuck to the tea, but that's what I've done in the past. And when you are fasting, the other thing I wanted to mention, y'all, was definitely make sure you're getting your electrolytes in. Electrolytes are so important on a keto diet, but especially when you're fasting. You do not want to get your electrolytes low. I personally am taking Pure Planet sport salts. You could be adding little bits of Soleil water, a few tablespoons a day of Soleil water. I believe Ashley is working kind of on the Gatorade Zero thing. That wouldn't be enough for me personally, but I have all kinds of like chronic issues and stuff. So I need to get higher levels of my sodium, magnesium, potassium than that. But that's working for her, which is super awesome. So I kind of just wanted to chat for a second here. I will check in with y'all at the end of the day today. All right, I am 48 hours and 55 minutes into my fast, y'all. I was planning to finish at 48 hours. I just got out of the shower, y'all, and I am so tired, but not even 1 iota hungry. Like, I don't know why, but I have zero desire to eat. So I'm just gonna roll with it. I am sipping on green tea. This is my third green tea of the day. I definitely could have done a better job of hydrating today. This is my third green tea today, but we've been working really hard. Anyways, we just were really busy. We all worked really hard, and I don't think I hydrated enough. I think I probably was working so much that I needed to drink way more water than I did. I literally only urinated once today, y'all, which is super bad for me. And my urine is a little bit on the dark side, so I feel like I didn't take care of myself well enough during this fast. I guess I just was so busy that I wasn't thinking, but that is not smart. So yes, I took my electrolytes, but I did not have enough to drink. So I'm gonna down the whole rest of this tea. And I did have one 18-ounce bottle of water, maybe 2. So it seems like I had plenty, but my body is telling me another story. So I'm gonna work really hard to hydrate tonight before I go to bed, and that is gonna be it, y'all. I will end this fast at some point tomorrow, and when I do, I will check in and kind of do a roundup on how everything went. I really plan to do that tonight, but we're gonna roll with it. I talked to Ashley just a little while ago, and I am so proud of her. She did such an amazing job for her first fast. She really easily got through it pretty much until the last few hours. Like, she killed it, and I am so proud of her. So proud of her. I know that it was a good experience, so hopefully she'll want to do it again at some point. I truly think fasting for autophagy purposes is something we all should do at least every 3 months or so, if not once a month. I think it depends on what your issues are and all of that kind of stuff and your history and everything, but it can just be really good for our body. Intermittent fasting can be amazing, but having some extended fast where you take some time to let your body really get into a deep state of autophagy can just be really good at preventing all kinds of things that could crop up later in our lives, because it gives our body that time, like I said earlier, to rest and recuperate is what I like to think of it as. Our body is just eating all those little, I think of it kind of like Pac-Man, going around and finding all of the little parts of our body that need to be gotten rid of. Cells that are going bad or dying, plaques on our brain, just what else? Even if you do a lot of autophagy type fasting, and it may need to be a little bit longer, but those of us that have extra loose skin, if there's nothing else for our body to eat up, that's another thing that it can take away, and we can end up having tightening of our skin. Now that process would be very slow, so it's not like you go fast for days and you're all of a sudden not going to have any loose skin on your belly or under your arms, but it will tighten over time, and the more you do these kind of things, the more that can happen. That is not at all why I do it. I do it for anti-inflammatory purposes. When I do these fasts, it tends to just help my health. It does. It helps with my inflammation levels. And when I'm fasting, I feel good, y'all. I feel so good. I have energy. Now, I'm dying tonight. I'm so tired, but not the way that I would be if I hadn't been fasting today. Like, I think that I would be in way worse shape. I feel like, I don't know what it is exactly, but when I fast, I almost always have good days. Almost always. And then when I go back to eating, it's like I can feel the inflammation coming back in my bones, in my joints, in my body. I don't know what that's about. I feel like I need to do more research to figure that out, but that's one of the main reasons I like to do it, because it just makes me feel good, y'all. Alright, y'all. Last night, I said I was not remotely hungry. I was going to bed. I was going to push my fast. Well, about 2 a.m., I woke up bright, wide awake, freaking starving. And I should have, I don't know. I kind of wish I had just laid there and pushed through, and I don't know that I really needed to eat at 2:30 in the morning. I really probably didn't, but I got up, went in the kitchen, ate a little bit of the chicken salad that I had made for Jason earlier in the week. I probably had 4 bites of it and went back to bed. It did not sit on my stomach very well. I think it was the red onion that was in it. Like, I got up and brushed my teeth and everything, and I just felt kind of my stomach did not feel so great. I wish I had not done that, but I did. So I broke my fast at like 2 a.m., which is, gosh, I don't even know how many hours that would have been. I'll have to figure that out and post it up here to show y'all. But anyways, I'm done with my fast. It went really well. I loved being able to do this with a friend. Doing it with Ashley was awesome. I highly encourage you to try an extended fast gel. It is not as hard as you think. As long as you stay super hydrated and up on your electrolytes, there are just so many benefits. All right. Bye, y'all. I will talk to you really soon.